Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Tanjim Rahman, and today I'll be presenting a short overview of Section 2.3 of the NSPE Code of Ethics, which talks about how engineers should make public statements. This is an essential part of our professional responsibility. So let's get going. So what does Section 2.3 of NSPE tells us? The Section 2.3 tells us that engineers must be objective and truthful in their reports and testimony. The second thing is engineers should only speak publicly when they know the facts and information clearly. And the last thing is engineers must disclose if they're being paid or if there's any conflict of interest when speaking for others. Now let's go through each of these for clear and better understanding. At first, engineers must always be honest and include all the important details in their reports and public statements. This means when engineers give reports or statements, they have to be transparent about every fact and relevant information. For example, an incident occurred in Miami condo in 2021. In Miami condo collapse 2021, engineers had identified structural issues years before disaster happened. But those reports weren't fully emphasized or acted on, and spread widely across. If the concerns were shared more clearly and widely, this tragedy might have been prevented. So what do we know? We know incomplete and unclear reporting like this can lead to major tragedies. The lesson from this point was to always provide full transparent information in reports because life depends on it. Next thing we know, engineers should not give opinions publicly unless they are confident in their knowledge and facts. Speaking without full information can mislead people. For example, let's say an engineer is invited on a TV and asked whether a flyover or bridge or any structural design is safe or not. But this specific engineer didn't work on this project or checked the design thoroughly. If they still give their opinion, they could be spreading wrong and misleading information to the public, which is not ethical. Lastly, if an engineer is giving a public statement on behalf of a company or if they are being paid to promote something, they must clearly say it upfront. For example, some engineers or tech influencers promote smart home devices or other tech products, but they don't say that they are being paid by the company or being sponsored. That's misleading. Ethical engineers must clearly tell their audience if they're being sponsored or not. Always be transparent about who you are speaking for, because people deserve to know if there's any hidden interest or not. That's the ethical concept. So what are the key takeaways from section 2.3 of NSPE Code of Ethics? The first thing is to always be honest, transparent, and fact-based in public statements. Then disclose any bias or interest behind with full transparency if there is any, because people has the rights to know. And upholding this section of code is crucial for public trust and safety. Thank you very much for bearing with me. I'm Tanjim Rahman, and this was my presentation. Signing out.